So, hi there, this is your friendly neighborhood constitutionalist. I'm the Common Constitutionalist. My name is Brent Smith, in case you don't know me. And I'm going to be doing a quick podcast. Hopefully this will be quick. It's a read and react. I just saw this today. I was going to write something about it, and I said, sorry, I just gotta mention this. So here we go. Rewriting history. Let's pretend that Jim Crow and segregation was a Republican idea. Shall we? Let's pretend. And that's what I'll be discussing right after this. Be right back. Okay, so this is from the Daily Wire. Let's start over again, shall we? No, requiring ID to vote is not just like Jim Crow. Now, the first thing I want to show you, hopefully you can see this, is that picture, okay? I don't know whether these are assemblymen, state senators, congressmen, whatever the crap they are. There's two black, one female, one male, in, dress-up garb. I assume they're state officials holding up the Black Power fist and with fake chains around them. I'm sure they're probably plastic chains. But there you go. So this is just such theatrical bullcrap. I can't stand it. The Daily Wire writes, on Thursday, Democrats and leftists lost their minds as Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed the Election Integrity Act of 2021 into law. Quote, with Senate Bill 202, Georgia will take another step toward ensuring our elections are secure, accessible, and fair, unquote, Governor Kemp said on Thursday. Now, if I want to do my best Joe Biden imitation, I would just do this for the next 2 minutes and just read like this and never look up again. But just saying. Okay. So anyway, quote, ensuring the integrity of the ballot box isn't partisan. Of course it's not partisan. It's about protecting the very foundation of who we are as Georgians and Americans. The key components of the bill aim to improve ballot security. What a shocker. What a novel idea. And standardize the variations which occurred across the state during the November elections with, quote, broad discretion allowed to local officials, had to put that one in, unquote. In addition, instead of signature verification, Georgians who wish to cast, which there was no signature verifications, nobody actually verified the signatures in Georgia, we know that. Georgians who wish to cast their absentee by mail ballots will now be required to prove their identity in the form of a driver's license, state ID, or other form of identification. Wow, that's ridiculous. And the Dems' response was the typical cry of, racism, that's right, you win a gold star. It's basically, if all else fails, that's what they fall back on. That's the Democrat position to fall back on, is racism. In this case, they say, or the Daily Wire writes, claiming the Election Integrity Act of 2021 is the new Jim Crow, quote unquote. Elizabeth Warren, always the fair-minded person, okay, while promoting the additional conspiracy theory that Stacey Abrams, they're still promoting this thing, that Stacey Abrams actually won the Georgia election, the gubernatorial race in 2018, despite losing by 50,000 votes. Claimed that Abrams claimed, or Elizabeth Warren claimed, that this despicable voter suppression bill will take Georgia back to Jim Crow. So here we go, Jim Crow. Joy Reid, they write, ever the voice of sanity and reason, okay, well, obviously that's tongue-in-cheek, also described the bill as Georgia Jim Crow law. Wonder where, I wonder if that's a published talking point or just a pss, pss, whisper down the lane talking point, because all the Democrats are using the same thing. aimed at suppressing Democrat votes. Kamala Harris's niece, again, always another voice of sanity and reason, not, calling the bill the new Jim Crow, except it's actually the old Jim Crow. That's so funny. She must be, okay. Maybe she was part of the WHO back in the day. I don't know. Not the WHO. I'm just saying. Okay, so do they mean the old Jim Crow that was imposed by Democrats back in the day? That Jim Crow is the same as the new Jim Crow? Is that what they are? Again, they're just trying to rewrite history and play let's pretend that Republicans were the party of racism, the party of segregation, the party of slavery, the party of Jim Crow, when in fact it's the exact opposite. And anyone with any knowledge of just a passing knowledge of history would know that this is all Democrats. Oh, I forgot the Ku Klux Klan. They were also Democrats. There you go. Everything was segregated. I mean, literally everything back during Jim Crow was segregated. Amusement parks, bus stops, train stations, everything. Obviously, you know, the water fountains and the cafes, the delis and things like that. But literally everything was segregated. But yeah, funeral homes and cemeteries were segregated back then. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't want no black dead guy laying by my paw. Really? Yeah, okay. Again, Democrats. Look it up. It ain't just me. I'm not saying this. It's just history. That's all it is. Make sure you look it up before they expunge history, wipe it out, and rewrite it. Okay, so make sure you, if you're going to actually look up Jim Crow, make sure you do it before they change it. Again, all these rules that they're saying were of Jim Crow stuff and segregation and all this other god-awful stuff that happened in America was all due to Democrats. All of it. Today, they write, today Democrats are trying to repackage a relic of their racist history, which is exactly right, for their continued political gain by convincing Americans of all races that requiring all voters to show some form of identification when casting their ballot by mail, thereby protecting the validity of the vote, is akin to segregation. To believe this ridiculous claim, they write, you have to believe that black people are uniquely incapable of obtaining some form of identification. And this is what really, I guess, upsets me more than anything, is that the Democrats continue to get away with this nonsense, belittling the black vote. Okay, belittling their black constituency. Y'all are too lazy and too stupid, according to the Democrats, to go out and first off, to get a picture ID. Of course, you need a picture ID to function in society today. Whether you're black, white, or pink with purple polka dots, it doesn't make any difference. You still need identification. You need a photo ID. Listen to how the Democrats, if you're black, and you're a Democrat, listen to how they treat you. Listen to what they say about you. You're too lazy and you're too stupid to get an ID and then even to go to the polls. It's absurd. It's the most absurd thing I've ever heard, and it's wicked. It's evil how they treat you, the black voter, okay? And it's just any black Democrat that's still voting for these fools, that's still voting for these evil SOBs, has got to have their head examined. Okay, the group think, the group vote, the whatever, vote by proxy, I guess, for want of a better term. It's just all absurd. It's just ridiculous. I'm no big fan of the Republicans right now, but if you have to have a choice, yeah, you do the math. So that's all I've got. My name is Brent Smith. I am the common constitutionalist, still today I am. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. Wow, I'm getting really good at this. Like, I haven't been doing this. So anyway, that's all I got. Have a blessed day and a great weekend. See you.